What do you do when you need a healer? And my work is causal level, cellular and causal. So I don't just deal with symptoms, I don't just rearrange the deck chairs and I'm going for the real issues. And then what do I do when I want, the work I do cannot be self-help. It has to be facilitated. It's like a dentist who can't fill his own teeth. Yeah, that's a good situation. And finally I said, okay, universe, send me somebody. And I honestly don't know how I tripped into this lady here. Somehow she popped up on my conversator and I'm like, how that goes. And there I was, so I went to her boot camp like many of us. And that's when I went ahead and signed up for her programs. And next thing I know, I was doing individual sessions and groups and stuff. And here I am. And you know how subtle work is. And there was no big moment of aha, this is it, and yet there were. And I could tell things shifting and more subtle level. All of a sudden things start showing up. And I don't get into my head a lot. Sometimes, you know, good old emails can sit there molder. The ones that was from Jack Canfield, so I did a process with him back in 2021, like in Zoom, right during COVID. And I kind of forgot all about it. And there he shows up saying that one last free Zoom call. The man's retiring. He hadn't announced it yet. So I went on a Zoom call, not knowing this is the last ever. And he was talking about this mastermind retreat he offered in Santa Barbara for 25 people. And at that point he said it's the last one. And I thought, oh my gosh, in a room with Jack Canfield, 4 days, 25 people. I thought, what if you do? Long story short, I was able to manifest that. I went stunned. And that time was really profound. And I knew it'd be just Jack and his top staff, and the other people in the room that I'm getting to know would also be a big part of the process. And that was so true. And I thought that was the end of it. Oh no. One thing went the next. Next thing you know, Patty Aubrey, a name I only knew because I'd done the work with him in 2021. She was right there with him. Turns out she's been his sidekick all these years. And she's the one that, he was the content. She was the marketer. She's the one that made him $1 billion brand. Even the billion. Yeah, so powerful gal. And she's offering this audience builder blueprint program. And I'm still in the 68 months in the middle of that. All the things she did to make him $1 billion brand. I've always practiced. The voice in the back of my head has been saying for about the last 2 to 3 years, Dorothy, quit hiding behind your private practice, become here for bigger things. Crickets. Oh, no. Okay. Keep talking. Crickets. So little by little. And Dr. Louise has been very powerful in helping me open up what that real message is coming through. And when it's come through, one of her says it, in fact, was the word business shaman.